back to my channel. Today's video is going to be yet another what I eat in a day, and I'm super excited about this one because recently I have been really on my grind with my workout routine and eating healthy, and I've been eating pretty much the same thing for the last I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 weeks now. The meals are pretty basic, but it's been working for me. I haven't been getting really tired of what I'm eating. I love making different meals as well, like these crazy, fun, healthy things, but sticking to the basics is where I thrive the most, I think. I've been running through all of my groceries, like nothing has been going bad in the fridge because I'm using everything up. So it's been really nice just feeling very efficient in my routine, and I'm excited to share it with you guys today and share what I've been eating. So if you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I make tons of videos on my personal wellness journey, and I share a lot of really fun, healthy recipes. I really like to make it known on my channel that, you know, eating healthy doesn't have to be hard. There are minor tweaks you can make here and there that can really transform your diet. You don't have to feel deprived. You know, you can feel fully satisfied and you can enjoy the journey. It doesn't have to be something that you dread every single day. It can be fun to be healthy is what I try and share on this channel. So make sure to subscribe if you guys are new here. This morning, as you guys saw, I had some coffee. So I had my rich chocolate Nespresso pods. I actually really like those ones. The sweet vanilla is probably my favorite. But then the Bianco Doppio espresso pods are my absolute favorite because you can make iced coffee with those, and I love those ones. But I am getting a little bit hungry now, so I guess it's time to make breakfast. So let's just hop right into it. Okay, I just want to give you guys a fair warning that none of the recipes in this video are absolutely revolutionary by any means. It's just what works for me and what I enjoy eating. So keep in mind that you've probably seen these recipes before. You probably know these things in your head, but I'm just sharing what I've been eating that has been working for me, and I've just really been enjoying it. I'm very passionate about my daily meals. I don't really steer off of them that much right now. I don't know, I'm just personally into my routine. And speaking of routine, before we get into breakfast, I guess I should also mention the vitamins that I'm taking because that's technically part of what I eat, right? So I've been really good about taking my vitamins every morning. I think it's been helping me with mental clarity. If you guys have any suggestions of other things that you think I should take, please let me know because I'm always open to hearing suggestions. I took a quiz online a couple weeks ago to see what I'm lacking in just based off of the answers that I gave. And so the first thing, obviously, I should have been taking this, duh, is a woman's multivitamin. So this has like biotin, iron, zinc, calcium, all the things, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin E, vitamin K, vitamin A. So it has a bunch of things all in one, and I like it because you just take one every single day. I got all of these at Target, by the way. Not all of them, actually. So the second one that I take is the Beam Natural Beauty. I recently did a sponsorship with them, but I really like these in general. You take 2 of these, and this is what they look like, just little capsules, and they have like a lemon scent to them, which I really like. But this is supposed to help with complexion, it's supposed to boost collagen production, supports moisture barrier, helps to reduce fine lines. It's 100% vegan and non-GMO, and it has 3 patented ingredients. So I have been taking this every morning for the last like 5 weeks or so. I don't know if it's just like my healthy lifestyle in general, but I'm supposed to start my period any day now, and normally my skin would be a mess at this point in my cycle, but I think that my skin looks pretty good. So I don't know if it's those, but I have been taking them for, you know, quite a few weeks, and I feel like my skin has improved quite a bit. And then the next one that I take is B complex. So this is supposed to support the production of neurotransmitters needed for mood health. I don't know, I'm just trying to do everything I can to stay stable at a stable, steady rate. So B complex is supposed to help with that. So these ones smell so bad. I literally hate taking them because I don't like the smell. And the very last thing that I take, and I'm so sad, I only have 1 gummy left. I need to go get more of these because I normally take 4 a day, 2 in the morning and 2 at night. The Goli Ashwagandha gummies. I literally think these have been helping with my mood so much. Like literally I haven't cried nearly as much as I normally do, and I swear these have been working. So I need to go get more. They're actually really good too. They're like a blueberry flavor. The packaging looks like if you're an emotional person, get these because I think that they've been helping. I don't know. It's now on to my very basic breakfast. So for this recipe, I took out literally everything we need because otherwise it would only be a couple ingredients. So we have an English muffin. I literally look forward to this every single day, you guys. Ham was on sale at the grocery store for like a really good price. So I got ham instead, but sometimes I do turkey bacon. It just kind of depends, honestly, on the prices at the grocery store that week when I go. So this week we're doing ham. I have an avocado here that I'm praying is still good to use because it's borderline overly ripe. It's very soft. So we're gonna try and use that. This is the Somos Mexican Chili Crisp. This one is the mango and pineapple one. I love the little spoon that they gave me as well, but I add a little bit of chili crisp to it. Tastes really good. Obviously, we're gonna need some olive oil to cook the egg. I have farm fresh eggs right here, you guys, from my cousin's chickens. That's why they're all like different sizes. Like, look at how tiny this egg is. I can't even take it out. Like, oh my God, a baby egg. It looks so small next to all the other ones. That's so cute. Basically the freshest eggs you can get from my cousin's chickens. Also hot sauce. I like this one, the Frank's just original. It's really thin. And then also lately I've been liking to add some everything but the bagel seasoning to my avocado. Taking out the fine china for breakfast this morning because this was the most accessible plates that I could find. So fancy glass plates for breakfast it is. I have my system down for this breakfast pretty much to a T. So the first thing I do is take the English muffin and get that started toasting because while the egg cooks, I want the English muffin to be done and ready for me to like prep it. You guys will see what I mean, but you don't want the egg to be done too early and then you're like waiting around for your English muffin to come out of the toaster. This way, everything is just done all at once. These English muffins I got are really crummy, so I always just put it over the sink to get any of the crumbs out. And now into the cute toaster it goes. I do it on a 3. I really don't like it that toasted. I just want it like slightly toasted because otherwise it hurts my mouth if it's like too hard. So into the toaster it goes. Now let's turn the stove onto like a medium low heat to begin with, just to get the pan nice and warm. So I just use this little pan. I recently got new pots and pans as well. If you guys follow my vlog channel, you would know. I feel like I haven't cooked over on this channel in a minute, so you guys haven't seen them, but I'm obsessed. I don't know, it was like a green pan set from Target. It was a really good price, but my sister actually got it for me for Christmas. So shout out to my sister. I am obsessed. I desperately needed a new set of pots and pans and I just love them so much. So I'm gonna let this heat up for a second and then we'll add olive oil and the egg. So now I'm gonna turn it down to pretty much like the lowest heat that you can get it on. Add in some olive oil. My favorite is the Graza one. It's so good. Now the pan's already hot, so we can crack our egg in, if it will crack. And there we go. I don't season it with anything. I just keep it simple like this on a really low heat and let it cook nice and slow. I don't like when eggs cook too fast. I want it slightly runny in the middle. It's kind of hit or miss for me if I get it to that point, but the goal is to have the yolk still be a little bit runny for my sandwich. Okay, English muffin is done. So this is the bottom. Moment of truth, cutting into this avocado and seeing if it's gonna be usable. I'm really hoping, because avocados are expensive these days. Okay, it's not the worst thing in the world. I think I can like get away with, oh, okay. We're just gonna have to make do. Might not be able to use the bottom as much, but I think this section up here is pretty decent. So I just go straight in with the avocado. I only do it on the bottom because when I add it to the top too, it's just like too much avocado. There we go, and then I just mash it straight onto the bread, you guys. We are not getting fancy with breakfast here. We need it to be something quick, easy, simple. And so since the avocado was so ripe and ready to use, it's really easy to mash it all on there perfectly. I'm just gonna throw out this other portion right here because this is just not usable anymore. Next up, I add a little bit of my everything but the bagel seasoning, which I am running so low on, so it's pretty much just all poppy seeds. That doesn't really look the most appetizing. And now I take my Somos salsa matcha, and I don't want too much. I just want a little bit of the oil. Oh, I also add honey. I need to get some honey right now. to add, but the salsa matcha goes on. Okay, we have some farm fresh honey right here from my mom's friend, so it's nice and fresh, and I just do a little drizzle of that on the avocado as well. Oh, it's so good. Desperately need to flip our egg, you guys. Oh my goodness, because the bottom of this egg is very well done. You guys will see. Ready? Oh yeah. It with a little bit of room over here because we're gonna put the ham down right now. I know it kind of sounds weird, but I don't like the cold ham on my egg sandwich. I want the ham to be a little bit toasted. These ham slices that I got are extremely thin, you guys. They're like paper thin. So I do like 4 slices and I just put them down in the pan and get them a little bit charred. I don't know, it just like tastes good to me. So we'll let that do its thing and we're almost done. Okay, coming in hot with the egg. And now we add on the slices of ham. You can see they just have a little bit of a char to them and it just tastes so much better to me than putting cold ham on my breakfast sandwich. And finally, we go in with a little bit of hot sauce, or a lot if you're me. And then I just add the top on, and it is the perfect breakfast sandwich, you guys. All right, and here is the egg sandwich in all of her glory in the fresh sunlight. Seriously, it is so good, and I always make sure to have it with a lot of water on the side. I try not to have as much caffeine anymore, so I'm typically like a 1 cup of coffee girl these days because I have my pre-workout and I have my coffee in the morning, and that is all I need for the day. I do not need any more caffeine. I feel like when I have too much caffeine I get really anxious, so I try and keep it at a minimum. Okay, I'm gonna eat my breakfast sandwich, have some time on my computer, get some work done, and then I'll probably head down to the gym. Hey everyone, so I just got back from the gym and it's time for lunch. It's kind of long overdue for lunch. I was at the gym for quite a long time. I ran for a while. I've been really into running recently, and then I had a leg day on top of that, so I was in there for I don't even know how long. Like, let me see, 108 minutes of exercise, and I burned 561 calories. So we did pretty good on the exercise front today. It felt amazing. It was like snowing out and it was just perfect, but I need to eat lunch before I shower because I'm low-key starving, and I've been having this lunch for the past like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 days, and I've just been loving it because it's really easy and it tastes really good. It's simple, it doesn't really require much time, so let's get all the ingredients and just start making it. Really all we have to cook is some turkey bacon, and that's it. Here's everything you need. We have sourdough turkey bacon. I'm gonna do 2 slices of that because I love turkey bacon, and I feel like I never go through all of this because it's kind of a lot for one person, so I try and fit 2 slices in where I can. And then we have an avocado, tomato. I normally do mayo, but I'm running pretty low on it, so we're gonna do like mostly mayo and then mustard if I run out. And then I have some, I think this is chicken breast, like deli meat chicken breast, and lettuce. And I think that's everything. I might be forgetting like a couple things, but yeah, I don't do cheese or anything. It's just like a really good elevated sandwich. All right, y'all, I'm back with another voiceover. You're gonna have to let me know in the comments down below if you like these voiceovers instead of just music playing. My cat is meowing in the background, so if you hear that at all, let's just ignore her. But I started by frying up the turkey bacon. I like my turkey bacon, as I've said a million times, really crispy. So I start it on a pretty high heat and then I turn it lower as it starts to crisp up. Now I'm prepping all the extra things. So I cut up some tomato, and then I'm doing half of an avocado, and I'm mashing it for this sandwich. I'm adding a little bit of salt and pepper and mixing that all together. I kind of forget what I'm doing here. Here comes the mayo and the mustard. I had just enough mayo for one side of the bread. I'm a huge mayo girl, so I need like the more mayo the merrier. Half mayo, half mustard. Then comes the avocado. I like to spread that pretty thin because otherwise it just makes the sandwich way too messy. Now I go in with the tomato slices. I like my tomato slices very, very thin. And then I did 3 slices of the chicken breast and the 2 pieces of turkey bacon. And then I finished it off with some lettuce for some nice crunch on top. And that's the whole sandwich. You can see in a second how pretty it looks, but I'm just obsessed. It's so easy. I had it with a pickle and I could not be happier. Alright guys, it's that easy. Here is my lunch with a pickle on the side. I do 3 slices of the chicken breast, so it is a lot of chicken. The sandwich is so simple, but it fills me up so much. Like the 2 slices of turkey bacon plus the 3 slices of the deli meat, I swear this is so filling and just so good. It is the perfect lunch, and I'm obsessed with pickles recently, so it's just like perfect for me. I'm gonna take this over into my desk area, and we are gonna chill right here and enjoy this beautiful sandwich, and then I'm gonna shower, and I'll touch base with you guys when it's time for dinner. So it's a little while later, and I know I said that today's video is gonna be like very basic recipes. For dinner tonight, I was just gonna make my chicken tacos that I always make, literally like 3 corn tortillas with chicken, peppers, onions, and a little bit of Greek yogurt, and a couple other things, but it's really simple. I just shared that recipe on my vlog channel kind of recently, but I was gonna make that for dinner because that's what I always make, but then it started snowing out, and I feel like when it snows, the only respectable thing that you can make is a soup or a chili of some sort. So we're gonna make, I think it's technically like a chili because there's beans in it, but I just kind of threw together some things that I have in my fridge and pantry that I feel like make sense together. I got new pots and pans, as I said, kind of recently, and I haven't used one of the big soup pans yet this year, so I really wanted to make something cozy. I actually also made jalapeno cheddar cornbread, and that is gonna be on my other channel because I filmed that for my vlog channel, but I might have like a little bit of the cornbread on the side with the chili as well, because I feel like that just sounds really good. You can see it's like a winter wonderland out there now. It was completely green literally just a little while ago, but it's kind of stopped snowing now. We were supposed to get like a full foot of snow, and now it just turned to slush, and I feel like we only got like maybe 4 or 5 inches. Oh, but first, my cornbread only has 18 seconds left. I put it in for 30 minutes. It might need 5 more minutes. Oh wow, look at that, you guys. It smells so good. I put like freshly grated cheddar that I had in my fridge since Christmas. It was still good. It was like a brand new thing of cheddar that I wanted to use up, and I was like, it's the perfect time to make a cheddar jalapeno cornbread. I want it to get a little bit more brown on the top, so I think I'm gonna leave it in there for like 5 more minutes. All right, now going over here, we have all of the ingredients I think that I'm gonna put into this soup. Hopefully I didn't forget anything, but if I did, as always, I'll let you guys know as we go along. So I had some ground chicken that I bought a few days ago that I felt like I really should use in a batch recipe like this. And also what I love most about soups in general though is that I freeze them, and it is so convenient to have when you're just like so hungry and you don't feel like cooking, but you want something that is gonna fill you up, and you remember that you have a soup in the fridge. It's just the best. So none of this will go to waste, which is nice. Yeah, I have some ground chicken, and then I'm gonna use this hot and spicy taco seasoning mix. I don't know, it's gonna be like a taco soup, I guess. And we have a lime. I'll probably add avocado as garnish as well. 1 jalapeno, make it spicy. We're gonna do 1 whole white onion, have a can of low sodium black beans. Probably we'll top it off with some of this reduced fat Mexican style cheese. We're gonna do 1 whole thing of chicken stock, Greek yogurt to the soup to make it more creamy, or if I wanna just add it as a topping, TBD on that, but we're gonna use Greek yogurt at some point anyways. And then I love these, the diced green chilies. These are so good, and they add just like the perfect spice to soups. So I'm gonna add a whole can of that. We have some tomato paste. I'll probably only use like half of this. These are my favorite canned tomatoes, the Hunt's fire roasted diced garlic tomatoes. They are so good. So we'll add 2 cans of those, and then obviously we'll need some olive oil to saute the onion and the jalapeno, which I'm gonna cut up those first. So I'm gonna start by dicing these up pretty small first, and then it's pretty simple. We're just gonna add everything to a pot and let it simmer for a while. I'm starting this earlier in the day so that way it can simmer for a little bit and we don't have to rush and make a whole soup at dinner time. It'll just be all prepped and ready for us. Also, I'm gonna be sipping on one of these Dr. D's, it's like a kombucha, sparkling probiotic drink. They were on sale at Stop and Shop. They have a cherry, a pineapple, I think they have a mango as well, and then this one is the grape one, and I really like them, and they're way cheaper than any other kombucha. So if you guys see this brand, sorry about the glare, Dr. D's, try it out. All right, y'all, I'm back with another voiceover because basically all I did was just record clips of me dumping everything into a pot. That is the beauty of a soup like this, is you really just need to prep a couple things and then just dump it all into a pot. It's really easy. You cannot mess this up. So I'm starting by cutting up a whole white onion into pretty small bite-sized pieces, and then I'm doing the same with the jalapeno. I'm keeping the seeds. You don't have to. You can take the seeds out if you don't want it to be as spicy, but y'all know I love me some spice. So anything spicy, I'm all about. Now for adding everything to the pot, I added a little bit of olive oil, made sure the olive oil was hot before I added in the onion and the jalapeno. And then I turned it down to a medium heat and I let those saute. I personally like to add the lid on after I mix everything to make sure everything's coated in the olive oil. I'll add the lid back on because it kind of steams the veggies as well and it makes them cook, in my opinion, just a little bit better. So once they are translucent and cooked through to your liking, you can go ahead and add the ground chicken. Make sure you break all of that up. And then I'm also adding in, I believe I did like 2/3 of the taco seasoning packet. Do whatever you want. If you want it more seasoned, you can add other things, and always just taste it, for salt towards the end. Alright guys, so it's been a little while. It's been simmering for quite some time. It's on pretty much like the lowest heat possible at this point. And I'm going to take the lid off. So since I forgot to add the tomato paste to the onions and the jalapeno, it's obviously a little bit thinner than I would like it to be. So I just made a cornstarch slurry, which is literally just cornstarch, like a tablespoon or so, mixed with water. And this should help to thicken up the soup pretty quickly. I don't need it to be super thick, and I'm sure if I add a little bit of Greek yogurt to this, it'll thicken it up as well, but I just don't want it like insanely thin. So adding this cornstarch in should thicken it up in just like a minute or two. I'll have to wait and see, but at least I think so. Hopefully I don't have to add any more because I am running really low on cornstarch. So this is really all I got. Honestly, I think that this is a fine consistency now. This is pretty good, actually. Hi guys, so it is a while later and I just took some pictures of my, I shouldn't even call it chili because I didn't use chili seasoning. I don't know what you would call this, like taco soup, taco chili? I have no idea, but I added, you guys saw some lime juice, like a lot of lime juice honestly, but I love fresh lime juice, so the more the merrier. And then I did maybe like 1/3 of an avocado and a big scoop of Greek yogurt. And then I just added a little lime wedge for garnish. It was totally just for the picture, but I figured we could try it together. I feel like some chips, like some tortilla chips would be really good on this as well, but I don't have any, so we're just going simple. I just love a good soup. Okay, it's delicious, and the lime juice makes it so much better. So I had tried it when it was still in the pot before I added lime juice, and it just needed an extra little punch to it, and I feel like that was the perfect touch. You could also probably add a little bit of hot sauce, like Tapatio or Valentina would be really good, but this is delicious. It's the perfect cozy meal, and I like how it's not too heavy since it is a soup. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this, and I don't think I'm gonna be eating anything else today. I tried the cornbread already and it was amazing, and I felt like I had my piece. I did have like a decent square piece with some scallion butter on top, and it was delicious. So I had my fix of cornbread for the day. I just realized I forgot to add the Mexican shredded cheese on it as well. It's okay, it tastes perfectly fine without it. So if you want to opt out of the cheese, feel free, because it doesn't really make much of a difference. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today's video of what I eat. Normally probably one of the only other things that I have is a Ninja Creamy, but I don't feel like having one tonight. I think I'm gonna be full after my soup. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's what I eat in a day video. Don't forget to subscribe here if you guys are new, and definitely give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and got some recipe inspo. Today was a really good day of eating. I enjoyed everything that I made. The sandwich, the breakfast sandwich. Yeah, I had 2 sandwiches in a row. Good thing I didn't make the tacos because those are all kind of like, not like tacos or sandwiches, but they all kind of are like the same thing now that I'm realizing. Yeah, don't forget to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, my other YouTube channel, all that good stuff. It'll all be in the description box down below, as well as like my Amazon storefront, which has a lot of links on there of things that I use all the time, things that I wear all the time. Just check out the description box for some links if you're interested. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you in my next video very soon. Bye.